Welcome to Thomas Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is December the 16th, 2020. And I burp. December the 16th, 2020. If you guys hear a fire alarm, my building is doing a fire alarm drill, so it might be a little loud, and it's going to be annoying me, but I want to get this video done, because we got two to do today as well. So, yeah, I want to get this one done, and I'll get ready for the next one in a couple hours. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got some Impact Wrestling to talk about. We got one match I don't know if one match just got made on Genesis. But I only know one match that got made, and then a match got made for Hard to Kill. I will tell you guys at the end because it got made after the main event. So, but this one we got Moose coming out saying that he injured Willie Mack, and he's getting upset that people are talking about Rich Swann, the Impact World Champion, not the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. There's a reason why, because that's an active championship, and you have a stolen property that's in a vault, just like WWE has. They had a vault of old stuff, and you stole it because it's a title, because it's a golden title. You stole it. I don't know what you want people to say. Nobody wants to know about an old championship. So yeah, I'm rubbing my lamp. Sorry. But ladies and gentlemen, so then Willie Mack came out. He says he's not going to wrestle, but security guys were trying to make sure that he doesn't go to the ring. But he did issue a challenge to Moose because he was upset that the referee stopped the match, I believe, like months ago, or a month ago, something like that. That he stopped the match because Willie Mack was knocked out, and he stopped the match. Now he wants a match that he could control, that when he says, I want to quit. So he challenged Moose at Genesis, and I quit match at Genesis. And I believe Moose accepted it, and then they brawled, and then the security guards tried to get rid of Willie Mack to make sure stop fighting. And then Moose attacked Willie Mack, and then the security guard accidentally ripped the shirt of Moose. Moose is wearing a nice tuxedo, and the security guard ripped it, and he got beat up by Moose. He should be fine, right? Isn't that what WWE does when you beat up a personnel or security guard? You get fined. I'm surprised Miro wasn't fined. Oh wait, it's AEW. They like to do different things. They think they're doing things better than WWE's doing, okay? Because all that stuff, I don't know. They just think they're doing better. Oh, nobody had to be fined. There's no rules. Let innocent people get hurt, Tony Khan, and nobody gets fined about it. Oh wait, the Young Bucks did. Why does the Young Bucks did? We didn't hear about Miro getting suspended or getting fined. He freaking almost killed somebody, threw him off the stage. Like, the stage is, it was higher than what Moose did to the security guard. Like, seriously. Why Miro didn't get there? So we got an I Quit match on Genesis. So we do have Tony Khan. Tony Khan, I don't know what his name is. Tony Khan and Tony Schiavone making fun of Impact Wrestling. Their ads talking about AEW, blah, 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 blah. Saying that he will let Kenny come on Impact Wrestling for free and all that stuff. He's not paying for it. But, ladies and gentlemen, they talk about this week's AEW's match card. Guys, stop hating on Impact Wrestling. Because some of those wrestlers you have, like Frankie Kazarian and Chris McDaniels, they were something in TNA. And now that's how you guys find out who they are. They weren't in WWE. You found out about these guys on TNA. And you guys are going to make fun of it? You're going to make fun of Access TV as well? You don't know where to get it from? Really, Tony? You're supposed to be a good guy? Tony Schiavone? You're supposed to be a good guy? I don't hear Jim Ross saying bad things. I don't hear Excalibur saying bad things. But Tony Schiavone, I'm ashamed of you. I think he's there because he was on there, I believe, like in 2003, and then he gets fired. Or he just gets kicked out. Something like that. I don't know, but I remember him yelling at Mike Tenay on a TNA weekly pay-per-view they do back in the day. And Tony Schiavone was yelling at Mike Tenay, and Mike Tenay told him the facts of what happened in WCW and why is he still commentating and Tony has no job. Now it's different now. It's Tony Schiavone who has a job, and Mike Tenay, we don't know where he is. So, yeah. It was just funny. It was just funny. I think that's why Tony Schiavone is here with Tony Khan to make these ads, announcements, or stuff like that, and making fun of them because he couldn't make it to the commentary table. Poor Tony. Poor Tony Schiavone. But ladies and gentlemen, we have, let's talk about the matches here. We had pretty decent matches. And ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to see it. Well, I did see it. But ladies and gentlemen, first we have Dashwood versus Alicia Edwards. With both Eddie Edwards and Caleb with a K in the corners of their people. Eddie Edwards with his wife, Alicia, and Caleb with a K with his boss. Is Tenille the boss of this guy now? Well, he is taking pictures, so yeah, I guess he is a boss. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. It was good. Alicia Edwards and Tenille Dashwood is good in the ring. I liked both of them. They're very good. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, after a distraction by Caleb with a K, attacking Eddie Edwards with, I think it was like a fanny pack. Fanny pack? I don't know what it was. I think it was like a camera or something. He hit Eddie Edwards with something, and then Alicia Edwards did a dive across his body onto Tenille Dashwood, onto Caleb with K, and Tenille Dashwood, but Tenille Dashwood gets the win. But ladies and gentlemen, then we got the lights going out and Sammy on the Titantron, and he wants to end this rivalry with Eddie Edwards in 2021. So he's going to give Eddie Edwards some time off. I guess he's only going to attack him until Christmas ends and the New Year's. And we're going to see the end of this rivalry between Sami Callihan and Eddie Edwards. Maybe a Hard to Kill. But we don't know yet because he did not issue the challenge. He just says, let's end this in 2021. So we had Chris Bay versus Manik, the new X Division champion. And he had Rohit Raju in this corner because they had a plan to get the title onto Rohit again. Because remember, TJP was not supposed to go for the title when Rohit was a champion. So he used Manik disguise or ego, the ultra ego of TJP, because he has Suicide, he has Manik, and he has himself. So he used Manik to get the X Division title at Final Resolution. So they try to rip the mask of Manik and expose TJP, and they should, or Scott D'Amore should, give the title back to Rohit, because TJP is not allowed getting the title shot. But it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. But like you enjoyed at the end, we saw Chris Bay distract the ref, and then he kicked the low blow into Manik, and then we saw Rohit creeping up to Manik, and then the referee turned around and asked, what are you doing? Even Chris Bay asked, what are you doing? They start arguing, and then, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Bay turned around, and Rohit attacked Chris Bay, and now we know Chris Bay wins the match by disqualification. He gets a future shot at the X Division title. Rohit is not happy about that. And ladies and gentlemen, Cody Deaner looks like he is now a bad guy because of Eric Young. He baptized him with a disease. Well, he tried to get rid of a disease. And I guess that disease is Cousin Jake. I'm guessing. I don't know what's the disease. I don't think it's the disease that's around the world. I think it's Eric Young's disease. So, yeah. I don't know what it is, but okay. So, now Cody Deaner is free, and now we're going to find out what's going to happen. Because Tommy Dreamer told Rhino and Cousin Jake, who cares about the tag team partners? No one cares about that now. But they need to end this before it gets more dangerous. And we could see a tag team match maybe at Genesis between Cody Deaner and Eric Young versus Cousin Jake and Rhino. I don't know if Cody Deaner is teaming up with Eric Young. I don't know. He is free. I just don't know if he's part of the group with Eric Young and Joe Doring. So we don't know what's going to happen there. Then we got Carol Hogan and Tasha Steelz versus Rosemary and Taya in a Knockouts Tag Team Tournament. Whoever wins, they go to the finals for Hard to Kill. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match was Carol Hogan and Tasha Steelz because of Deonna Purrazzo attacking Rosemary. Some reason this referee does not see anything because I think it was a disqualification. You're allowed attacking somebody that's not legal in the ring, but she is contracted to have this match. But whoever these people are, they could attack them. I thought that was a disqualification. So, Deonna Purrazzo attacked Rosemary, and Taya loses the match. Tasha Steelz and Carol Hogan gets the finals and go for the titles at Hard to Kill. So we will find out Jazz and Jordynne Grace next week against Nevaeh and Havoc, who will fight Carol Hogan and Tasha Steelz. But ladies and gentlemen, we found out who has the wad of cash, and it was Tasha Steelz. She did lie about the number at Final Resolution. She couldn't find the cash, but ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Swinger came in, and Carol Hogan and Tasha Steelz took his beer and walked away. And Johnny Swinger was about to wants the fanny pack because it's gold, and he found the wad of cash. Now Johnny Swinger has the cash. Now we have Brian Myers versus Josh Alexander. He told Ethan Page, if you want to team up again, you need to get your head straight. Like, seriously, because your plans are not working to get the tag team title shots. But it was not far along. It wasn't a long match because Ethan Page came out to support his partner, and then he gets knocked out by Brian Cage, gets pushed into the post. And then, ladies and gentlemen, out of nowhere, we see his other ego, the Karate Man. He came out and attacked Mr. Brian Myers with karate moves, and he gives Josh Alexander the loss with a disqualification. And Josh Alexander's not happy about it, and he walked away, but Mr. Ethan Page was in the karate pose. I don't know what a karate pose is, but he was in a pose. It wasn't Ethan Page. It was the Karate Man. Then we got our main event. We got Carl Anderson versus Chris Sabin. Rich Swann told Carl Anderson, easy, don't fight and don't cheat, because Kenny Omega is telling him, you're the machine gun. Where's the old Carl Anderson? And Chris Sabin has something to say about him in his interview. And Carl Anderson barged inside and wants to fight Chris Sabin, but Rich Swann was there. Kenny Omega is not a fan of Rich Swann. In his buzz, he was getting upset. But ladies and gentlemen, it was Carl Anderson versus Chris Sabin. Pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match was Carl Anderson by pulling on the tights. He was holding on the tights. He cheated. And ladies and gentlemen, when he was up the ramp, here comes Rich Swann to talk to him about cheating. So they went in the backstage, and Rich Swann says, that's not a champion. You don't cheat. And Carl Anderson wasn't listening, so he grabbed his shoulder and pushed up, turned him around, and ladies and gentlemen, Carl Anderson punched Rich Swann, and then here comes the Motor City Machine Guns attacking Carl Anderson. Here comes the return of Luke Gallows attacking the Motor City Machine Guns, and then we saw Rich Swann super kick Luke Gallows in the face, and then here comes Kenny Omega with a caution sign. I guess it's like a wet floor caution sign. Whacks Rich Swann and says, How about Bullet Club versus Rich Swann and Morning City Machine Guns at Hard to Kill? Kenny Omega will be at a Impact Wrestling's pay-per-view. The World Championships is not on the line, but we're going to see the World Champion versus a World Champion. I think it's pretty cool that he's actually going to do something now. He actually, I'm happy it didn't take him 2 weeks and he stayed in the bus for 2 weeks and then he did something. At least give him a week. He was on his bus for last week Impact and on Final Resolution, and then he actually did something to attack Rich Swann. But the question is, are we going to see any Impact Wrestling guys attack Kenny during his match on his show against Joey Janela? Because he has a match on AEW against Joey Janela. Will Rich Swann come out and attack Kenny Omega? I said that last week, but Kenny didn't do anything. Now Kenny had action. Will Rich Swann do some action? Are we going to see any Impact Wrestling guys come to AEW? We got AEW guy, one AEW guy coming to Impact Wrestling. Will we see an invasion to AEW from Impact Wrestling? Will Scott D'Amore play the same game as Tony Khan? Will he let his world champion come to AEW and attack Kenny Omega? That's the question. Or is it just Impact Wrestling? Is Kenny Omega just here for Impact Wrestling and not invasion for AEW? It's just for Impact Wrestling episodes. I don't know. We will find out. Let's see what happens this week, tonight, for AEW. I will be watching NXT live, but I will be watching some little videos. And if somebody went crazy, say Rich Swann is on AEW, I will watch the video, see what happens there. And then we will watch it live. We will watch it tomorrow. And then I can do a results video for you guys. And I will be excited if he does come. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys tonight for NXT. Tyler is out. Bye!